All right, let the game begin. This Pink Pony Club singer recently faced backlash after a Brazil hotel incident in which a security guard allegedly confronted and upset a young fan. Derek for 200.
Who is Chapel Roan?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Damn it. I was going to say Kristi Noem's husband.
Okay, this TikTok star behind the Mom Talk drama and viral soft swinging scandal was rumored by fans to join The Bachelorette, but never made it onto air.
Justin, you're gonna have to answer this one yourself because I don't know that lady's name.
Come on.
I don't know The Bachelor. I don't watch
It's
The
for
Bachelorette.
800 points.
Who is Francesca something, right?
The answer was Taylor Frankie Paul. Sorry.
There you go. That's for that Francesca.
My buzzer didn't work.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Oh, okay. Looks like we have stumbled onto the Daily Double. Okay. So for double amount of points, this hit pop culture podcast recently had listeners worried after the host took a week-long break from posting, sparking speculation about burnout behind the mic. Oh, that's Steph.
It's Daily Double. I'll wager. How much do I have?
$2.
Okay. Can I wager up to 1,000?
Sure.
Okay, I'll wager 1,000.
Okay.
What is the Still Scrolling podcast?
Oh my gosh! How did you know?
Oh God!
You did it!
Am I this week's champion? Do I get to go to the final round?
We're back. We're better than ever. We're bigger than ever. Welcome to the Still Scrolling podcast. I am your best looking host, Justin.
I am your hideous, ugliest, sloppiest, disgustingest, abhorrent host, Derek.
I don't even think Shrek gave himself that many adjectives. But I am your prettiest host, Stefania.
And we know you missed us. We know that you couldn't go throughout the week without some still scrolling in your feeds. We've heard the large outcry from all of our fans. So we decided to take a step back into the arena of posting and making a show again. In reality, we all were just busy and traveling. Did everyone have a good break? Like, what did we do on our breaks? Nothing? Literally nothing. Steph, you just slept on the couch. You did nothing?
I worked. I got some pretty cool merch. That's it. That's the highlight. Literally the highlight of my month was that.
Okay. I went to WonderCon in California, and that was very interesting. Got to meet a lot of cool people. Derek, what did you do?
I went to MegaCon, got to meet a lot of cool people, get some merch. It was interesting. I think that's what you said, right? I went to MegaCon, and then I went to Disney Hollywood Studios, and then I went skiing up in the war-torn Portland, Oregon. It was great. It was a good time. It was exhausting. If any of you have ever considered skiing, I simultaneously recommend it while also do not recommend it, because it is the worst time, but you'll have a great time doing it if you're trying to learn and pick it up. It's uncomfortable. It's I'm not a peak athlete, obviously, but I feel like I understand like what is comfortable for like your feet and your legs, and it's not a great time, but it's also very fun. It's a weird experience, I guess.
Okay, when we're editing this episode, you should put in the clip that you sent us of you just like
Yes.
falling face first.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, do that.
Definitely do that. I was like, man, is he okay? Is he gonna make it to the podcast? I was worried about you. But anyways,
I died.
okay, Ghost Derek.
So, yeah. We're about to do a seance like in Sweet Life of Zack and Cody with Esteban, Julio, Ricardo, Montoya, De La Rosa, Ramirez. Yeah, I know the name. I remember that shit.
What? Wait, what?
Ghosty.
Ooh.
Do you remember that episode?
No,
Sweet
I
Life
don't
of
remember
Zack and
that
Cody?
episode.
What? That's like one of their best episodes.
No,
and they
I
were doing the
don't remember
seance
that
in the haunted
episode.
hotel room. Damn.
Okay. Well, it could be worse. I'm
Anyway.
glad you're still alive. I'm sure it was like very painful, but our laughs made me feel better. So, anyways, there's so much to talk about. We missed so much from the last 2 weeks. So we're just gonna skip all that. And we have to talk about the most recent news that's happened upon our feeds. Are you guys familiar with the character of Druski? He's a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. If you didn't hear, he made a video. He made another viral video where he impersonated Erica Kirk and how conservative women act. So if you haven't seen the video, like take a look. It might be the funniest thing I've seen all year.
Get on your feet, boy!
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
How about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God.
Can we just take a minute to look at
Give
that
him-
face?
Just look, the
Jesus
Oscars
Christ.
needs to figure this shit out, because give this man an Oscar. Okay, I know this is not a movie. This isn't, but he deserves some sort of an award for this. It's so well done.
Okay. The eyes are freaking me out. Who do you think do you think he's impersonating Erica Kirk in this video?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think, yeah, of
Because
course.
he doesn't
I mean, the
name her
stare
by
and
name. He doesn't
eye contact
the
and
eye
the eyes, the color of the eyes are a dead giveaway.
Okay,
For sure.
because he just said conservative women. He didn't say Erica Kirk.
They're
but
all copy and
And
paste
that is
anyway,
why
so.
we say our prayers. We are
She
all
does
his
do that.
children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible. Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha.
Where did he get the dog?
And Bella will have all organic pup cup.
organic.
Yes, everything organic.
How did he rent out a whole Pilates studio?
Hannah, you good? 4, 3, 2.
That's actually him struggling.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes.
That's not even made up, which is crazy.
They are the ones who mattered most.
Wild. Truly wild.
Did you see the video of this actual, like, I don't know if she's a politician, but this actual conservative woman, I think, who was
Yeah, it's
a
CPAC.
blonde white woman? Yeah. And someone was like, I thought that was Druski.
Yeah. It was like the day after and she's
Yeah.
speaking at CPAC, and everybody's like, "What's Druski doing at CPAC?"
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me look this
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
CPAC woman. I
Ugh.
Here's the thing. I don't even understand why conservatives are mad. I don't
Yeah.
even think it
They're
was that
totally
mean
cool
of a
with it.
portrayal, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
He could have gone a
Yeah.
lot
and it's
meaner.
comedy. It's comedy. It's comedy. There's nothing to be mad about. They're being
Because
snowflakes.
he literally bought y'all said it. Like like
Yeah. I mean,
like
the whole like white man, whatever she said,
he
that's
has said
literally
that.
exactly word for word.
Like
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
what is
it's
there to be
also
mad
it's
about?
also that it's technically satire, right? This is
Mhm.
Yeah.
technically parody, but also he didn't have to do much
He didn't have to do like
I mean,
hardly
Saturday
anything.
at
Night
all.
Live does this every week, so it's literally
You
their
know,
Right,
job.
but yeah, for sure. But that's how I think the important work that Druski is doing here is that he's highlighting how ridiculous conservatives are, how ridiculous MAGA is by doing this, because it's first of all not that big of a stretch on what he's doing versus what actually happened with some of the stuff Erica Kirk has done. But within the context of like a comedy video, it does highlight it. It highlights how fucking weird it is to have fireworks at memorial services. It highlights how weird it is to like just have a person that is speaking the way that Erica Kirk speaks in public, how weird that is. So I think it's just, it's a necessary thing that we need right now. And I do want to just say also, it's not racism, okay? Because nowhere in any of this did he attack her for being white. He didn't attack the conservative white women for being white. He attacked them for like what they do, like how they behave, how they act. And that's a key difference between that and like, blackface or something like that.
I do want to talk about how the weirdest reaction that I saw on my feed is the AI component of this.
Oh my
Because
God, yes.
okay, because this is what like threw me over the edge that we have to talk about this is that people have been making AI responses of Drewski saying things that he's never said.
Yep.
And Erica Kirk quote unquote responding, and she hasn't responded. This is so weird to me. Like what the heck? Like there was a viral video going around of like Drewski, an AI Drewski being like, so Erica Kirk is trying to sue me, and it's completely AI. Erica Kirk is not trying to sue him. And there was another like viral post of Erica Kirk like putting on a fat suit, a black, like trying to be black, being like, "Oh yeah, like I'm gonna be Drewski now." That never happened. At the time of this
Nope.
recording, that does not exist except for being AI. And I
Yeah.
think that's really, really weird. Like really fucking
Yep.
weird. Like we don't have to make up stuff. I don't understand him besides like jumping on
The concerning part,
yeah, go ahead.
like I get being hype about it and being like, ha 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 ha, but the concerning part is uh that it's officially part of the narrative. Oh, Druski did this. Also, she's suing him, and look, and this and that, and that's insane to me because it just shows how far we've come from not even fact checking, but literally just looking at the account that posted it. Look at the account that posted that, and it's like this random like slop account of just like conspiracy theories or AI videos or just it's not like a public figure, it's not some sort of a news outlet, it's not anything. It's not even a gossip outlet like a TMZ or a tabloid or something like that. It's literally just random accounts that want this engagement and do this kind of stuff for engagement. Like guys, it's not that hard to fact check something like this in the first place, but in this case you don't even have to fact check. You just have to like put two and two together and look at the account that posted it and you'll know that it's fake. It's fake. And I made a whole video about this kind of expanding on it, but it's crazy to me. It takes away almost from like the impact of what Druski did by like adding to it this false narrative that people are using AI for. I hate it.
It's weird.
I think
It's
another
weird.
thing is that they love to use AI in response to like what the
Yeah.
left has done or like what liberals have done, whatever, which is not AI stuff. It's like real things. They love to respond with AI because they know that AI will never disagree with them.
Yeah.
It's weird. Anyway, oh, speaking of AI, no more Sora AI.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's not on the list, but well, I'll spend like 2 minutes on it. Yeah,
That's fine. That's a
Sora
win.
AI is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Like,
God.
and then Disney, thank God, is had to pull out that AI video agreement that they were making with Sora AI. What a dumb decision. Like truly, like
Yeah.
what the hell were they thinking? In what world
Yep.
was that a good idea in the first place? Who suggested that? Like what are we doing? Anyways, uh, but we gotta keep it moving because we have still so much to talk about. Speaking of conservatives going crazy, are you guys familiar with Kristi Noem?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, yes.
Very much so.
And speaking of cross dressing, did you guys hear that Kristi Noem, aka who was in charge of ICE, her husband apparently, and this is a judgment free zone here on Still Scrolling. Open heart, open mind. Her husband apparently likes to wear fake breasts, likes to hire models to talk dirty to him and degrade him. And I think it's called, the technical term is like to bimbo himself up. He's a cross dresser, and that's okay. And that's okay because
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if he does that in his free time, truly.
Mm-hmm.
I support him in his free expression. The
Yeah.
problem is his party and his wife wants to outlaw it. So I don't know. Did you guys also see this?
I
Yeah.
did. I did. Stefania, what did you think
And
about it?
go ahead,
I
Steph.
first thought it was like fake because you assume something like that would be fake at first. But then after like seeing a lot more other posts about it and seeing other things about it, and I was like, oh, this is real. And this is not good for for MAGA, especially for it being Christine Noem's husband. And did she get fired?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Was
so
it official? Did she officially get fired?
Yeah, yeah. She got like reassigned to some other thing or whatever. Special
yeah.
envoy to
Uh,
I don't know, some crap.
So this isn't looking good for that side of the
Yeah, it's a
lawn.
bad couple weeks for her, for sure.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing.
And you know, on some level I do empathize with both of them because this is like within their social circles, this is devastating. This is like ground rocking, blowing up their life type of a revelation for them, right? Uh, but that feeling of empathy is very short-lived when you remember, like you said, Justin, that they're trying to like outlaw this kind of stuff, and the backlash really is coming a lot very heavily handed from the liberals and Democrats making fun of them. And I just want to point out, like, it's not kink shaming. Okay, do what you want as long as everybody's consenting, nobody's getting hurt. Like, do whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel good. It's not kink shaming. It's pointing out the hypocrisy, right? It's pointing out the fact that, like, yo, you guys don't want this for people. You don't want people to do this. Uh, you don't want people that do this to exist in a lot of ways, right? Um, but then here you are doing it, right? Like, what's going on here? So I think it's deserved. Everything that's happening to them is deserved, and they're having the day that they deserve.
The day that they deserve. Uh Here's the thing. I I don't think the Republican Party cares about this.
Mm-mm.
I bet you any
Yeah.
kind of money that the CIA, FBI, anybody who hired Kristi Noem already knew about this.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
I
Yeah.
think the result is just throwing the entire family under the bus for how the
Yeah.
ICE thing went. This is like this is a scapegoat if I ever saw one. You know, like
Yeah, if
they're literally
anything, it's good that
scapegoating
happened to
them.
her.
Yeah.
I get like if they knew, why put her in this position in the first place? They already knew.
Maybe they
Yeah.
found out after the fact.
Maybe.
So,
Or how
Yeah, I
secret
think
can
even
you
if
keep it?
or maybe it's
You
one
know,
of
I
those
think
like if you do me wrong, if you cross me, we're leaking this stuff.
it
If you
all
mess
got
up big
leaked.
time, we're leaking this stuff.
yeah, I
Oh,
think
so
that
they
there's a lot
held
of
it over his head.
scapegoat. Yeah, yeah, and I think a lot of these appointments are scapegoated to an extent, right? Like the way I see it is, uh, you have the mouth of Sauron, Caroline Levitt, right? She gets up on that podium, she talks whatever shit she needs to talk, she spews whatever propaganda talking points, uh, and the minute she's not convenient, they're gonna throw her away. Kristi Noem, the minute she wasn't convenient, they threw her away. Pam Bondi, right, which was Kristi Noem's boss, right? They're gonna throw her away whenever it's not convenient. Pete Hegseth, they're gonna throw him away whenever it's convenient, right? So this just so happens to have happened a couple weeks after they already threw her away, right? I just can't focus looking at this picture.
Oh, are you, for the listeners at home who listen to this on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, on YouTube, I'm showing the picture. Viewer discretion is advised of the photos that leaked. And again, for the record, I think that if he wants to express himself this way, I don't
Good for
care.
him.
That's
Yeah, you know, he's low key kind of accurate. Some women's nipples are uneven like that.
Could be. It's like a bad boob job or something, you
Yeah.
know?
You know what? Live your dreams, Brian. Live your dreams. Let's not forget that this is also the same Kristi Noem who also had an affair with another government official.
Yeah. Yeah. And they used like the jet to like meet up or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just yeah,
Yep.
Kristi Noem is a guy named Corey Lewandowski, another government official. And I just
Yeah.
the call
Honestly,
is
at
coming
this
from
point,
inside the house, y'all.
yeah. Yeah. At this point, look, I think here's how I feel about basically any scandal that breaks on the MAGA side of things right now. Two MAGA supporters, Republican supporters that maybe aren't full MAGA but don't want to vote for a Democrat. Like, if you're gonna accuse Democrats of being weirdos, if you're gonna accuse the left of, transgender, this and that, LGBTQ stuff, if you're gonna be mad about all of that, if you're gonna do shit like perpetuate conspiracy theories that Michelle Obama was a man, right? Like, if you're gonna go that
they
hard,
did do that.
if you're
What
gonna
the
go,
hell?
yeah, they still do that. They don't did do that. They still do that. Like, I
True.
see those Michael posts all the fucking time, and it drives me, it infuriates me. If you're gonna do that for the left and liberals and Democrats, do it to your people too, because they're just as fucking weird. They're up to just as much of the like shady stuff that the Democrats are, probably a little bit more, to be honest, right? But if you're gonna be that way to the government when Democrats are in charge, I guarantee you there's just enough for you to criticize and be upset about and be a jerk towards Republicans as well and MAGA as well, right? Definitely stop the conspiracy shit. Stop the Michelle Obama conspiracy stuff. That's gross either way, regardless of who's in charge. But I think the difference is when it comes to like a Michelle Obama, the spouse of a political official, versus somebody like Kristi Noem and her spouse, is that Michelle and Barack weren't actively trying to disenfranchise people and lock people up and deny their existence the way Kristi Noem has. I think there's criticism there that's very valid, and why it manifests in like this humor and making fun of this guy and making fun of her. Um, even then, that's still nowhere near like a transgender conspiracy like they've done with Michelle. So just please, for the love of God, I know that we're the woke ones, but I'm begging you, Republicans and MAGA, to wake the fuck up from this. If Marjorie Taylor Greene can wake up from the MAGA that was in her, you can do it too.
I
I
don't think
believe
she
in you,
ever
please.
woke
Did
up.
did she?
I don't think she did. I just think
I think she's.
her party stopped serving her.
It could be. Yeah,
100%.
Mm-hmm.
could be. Could be.
That's more likely.
Do that then. Do that. If you're not gonna wake up, do what Marjorie Taylor Greene did. All right, your party is no longer serving you. Fucking look. Please look at what's happening.
And plus, I mean, I bet you any kind of money we'll see her in 2028.
Oh
She's gonna
God!
run for president.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Don't.
Don't
Watch,
manifest
and then she's
that.
gonna get up there and be like, "The moon landing is fake" or some bullshit.
Oh God!
You know
Ah,
I'm
oh,
right.
God.
You know I'm right.
You have me. We just went to the moon today too, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Space is so cool, by the way. This is such a random tip. Space
It
is
is.
so cool. You know what I mean? Like
Project Hail Mary?
objectively. Yeah. Oh, okay. We should do a review pod on Project Hail Mary because it was that good. But that's
Yeah.
beside the point. We'll talk about that off pod.
Yeah.
Side note: should we take this a little bit longer to talk about Daredevil?
Yeah, we
I
have to.
think
It's
so.
the first
Yeah.
one back. We
Okay.
gotta. I'm barely holding it together here. I'm struggling to.
You know what this means? We have to bring back the theme. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Welcome.
It's Morbin time.
No, you ruined it. You
Cancel.
ruined it.
Cancel the pod. Cancel the pod. We tried
Sorry,
coming
sorry.
back as we should have stayed away.
It's over.
This is Special Viewers Unit, where we talk about and spoil a show that we are currently watching. And today we are going to be spoiling Daredevil Born Again Season 2. So if you have not seen Daredevil Born Again Season 2, we will be spoiling it. This is your spoiler warning. So if you continue to watch this pod, it's on you, okay? All right. So, Daredevil's back, y'all. I think it's pretty good. I think it's really good, actually. So, temperature check. Thumbs up or thumbs down. How are we feeling about Daredevil Season 2 so far? And 3, 2, 1. Oh, 2 thumbs up from Derek. Okay. Derek, why does it get a 2 thumbs up then?
I think it is. Really, it's paying off a lot of season 1, Daredevil Born Again, right, where they built up to this moment of the resistance, right, like the bad guy won, and it ends on that note of like, here's not the defenders. And I think a few people were probably like a decent amount of people were probably disappointed at that it was just like, oh, the good cops and the good detectives and not anybody powered. Like that kind of was, I think, a little bit of a letdown for people. But now season 2 starts off in a way where you're kind of like, oh, this is better than if it was just like the defenders, right? Because but Luke Cage alone just will clear anything going on with the anti-vigilante task force, right? Like it'd be almost like overkill to introduce a bunch of like superpowered people right away like that. So now we're seeing the payoff of like, here's what an actual resistance would look like. You have certain people underground, you have certain people playing both sides where they're still in their day-to-day within the police department, but really they're in the resistance. And I think with Daredevil season 1, Born Again season 1, they took inspiration from real life, and they gave, King Fisk can fix it with the hats and certain little things here where it was like, yeah, inspired by the United States of America right now. I think season 2 straight up was just like, hey, we're adapting the United States of America right now, right? We're making this full blown an allegory for basically, um, you know, fascism light, which is what's happening. Um, and I think that makes for very good storytelling, and I think um, it helps with, I guess I don't know what the word is here, but it helps me feel invested in the story a lot more. It makes me almost feel like an active participant in the series.
Okay.
Um, so I think it resonates with me a lot harder. Season 2 resonates with me a lot harder than season 1 did, right? Because I think season 1 came in and I was just ready for that to be a bit of a self-contained season, and they just kind of defeat Fisk, and it is what it is. Maybe it'll get a season 2. Maybe they'll just go into like a TV universe or something, and that didn't happen. Um, so I was left wanting more. Season 2, I think now it's starting to reveal itself more as like, okay, this maybe should have just been season 1 part 2, which is good, and I like it. And the visuals have gotten better. The season 1 VFX was a little rough,
Okay.
and that's the abrupt ending to my spiel. Sorry.
I was like waiting for you to
Your voice went up, so I
continue.
thought you were gonna keep talking, but okay.
I did
Yeah.
too. I did too. And then my brain was like, no, stop.
Makes sense.
It's like you're at a party and like you're having a conversation and whatever, and then you just stop mid sentence and you just
Yeah.
quiet down. Like
Yeah.
I overstimulated. I'm done.
Yeah.
That's what happened
So
here.
so some context here, because I haven't even talked to you guys about it. But
Oh, okay.
it's not that serious. It's not that serious.
Oh,
You see,
okay.
this is part of the issue. So I took a week off
Right.
and did a bunch of like really cool shit,
Ooh.
right? Like, and then I also flew 3 hours away, 3 hours behind, and then came back 3 hours. So physically my body is still jet lagged. It's been a few days since I've been back, but I'm still a little bit jet lagged. My sleep schedule is weird. But mentally my brain is like, what is this? What is this shit? You know what I mean? Because I'm back to my normal life now, right? So like the day to day, I'm very grateful for it. I'm very happy for it. But my brain is just like, what are you doing? Where's the cool shit? Where's the fun stuff? Where's the not routine stuff that we got used to?
Right.
Where's the new routine at? So I'm like struggling just to even communicate with like, my mom, out of just like, I don't want to be here. I want to be on a mountaintop skiing, even though I hate it. So excuse my brain fog. Anyway, Stefania, what did you think about Daredevil Born Again season 2?
Well, you know what Daredevil Born Again does very well? They know how to piss me off very well. Especially season 2.
Okay. All right.
But in a good way.
Okay.
It's in a way where it's like, I'm so pissed off because you're doing exactly what I'm seeing in real life on the news or what could potentially happen. And you're executing it very well, and it has me frightened for the real world. But you guys did a very good job at that. Also, want to point out that not only I didn't really see a difference between the visual effects in the first season and the second season. I probably just don't remember it, but I want to give a shout out to the cinematography of season 2 because those like subtle like zoom ins or like zooming out wide shots or like changing the aspect ratio of it, dude, it's really cool. It makes you more unsettled watching this season when you do little things like that with camera movements or with like changing the aspect ratio in posts. Like it messes with your mind and it has you like frightened even more. Like your senses are heightened even more because you're like, what's about to go on? But overall, I think this is a phenomenal season. I'm enjoying it so far, even though I'm getting upset every time I watch it. And I'm loving the new black suit. It's looking pretty good.
It's good. It looks
It's
good.
so
Mhm.
good. And I
It's so good.
love how exaggerated his breathing is after he gets into a fight. It's
That
like
It
he's
looks
like, give this guy an inhaler. Give him an inhaler. Bro is blind. He might need an inhaler as well. I'm just saying. It's so good. I'm waiting. I'm like, after the last episode, I'm like, all right, but where's Punisher? What's he doing? What's he cooking up right now? Because bro is cooking up something. And he's gonna make a big appearance later, and I know it. And he's not gonna hold back for sure.
He's cooking up his Marvel Spotlight appearance.
Is that what he's doing in
Marvel
between
Spotlight.
in between this
Yeah,
this season?
what's it called? One Last Kill, I think they named it. What's it called
One
again?
last kill. Or whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
One Last Kill, Red. I don't take naps. I'm the Punisher.
I wish that were true. Jonathan Bernthal definitely takes nap. I think it's bullshit. I don't know. We're referencing a clip where
I
he
think
says,
so.
I don't believe it.
I think
Clips
so.
or naps or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, John. Okay. Anyways, I will say I think this season of Daredevil is very good because I think it is the first season that's made with intention. And what I mean by that is that it seems as though the first season had a little struggles, mainly a couple of strikes happening in the middle of it. And
Mhm.
what's interesting about the first season of Daredevil is that, or Daredevil Born Again specifically, is that it is I think it is the literal break between I guess the old Disney Plus, the old pandemic model, and now. And what I mean by that, if you haven't heard, is that Kevin Feige saw what Daredevil Born Again season 1 was turning out, and he did a full stop. He says, nope, we can't do this anymore. And before that point, they were not doing pilot episodes. They were making 6-hour-long movies and then breaking it up. There was they were like they didn't know how to make television. And in the middle of that, Kevin Feige said, we have to stop. We have to. Even the Kingpin himself, Vincent D'Onofrio, and Charlie Cox was like, this is not a good idea. We have to stop. And from that point on, improvements were made. And I think we're finally seeing the fruits of that labor, right? Season 2 feels so far like a united theme and vision that I'm looking forward to every week now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it has something to say. And that's what the first season was kind of lacking, a direction. It felt directionless and purposeless, you know?
Mhm.
That being said, I still struggle with large scale things happening on this show and Daredevil being the only one to respond.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. It's a
unfortunately,
victim of the MCU. Yeah.
yes, okay, in that, like, okay, yes, Kingpin can be a no vigilante in New York rule, whatever. But also, I just saw Avengers Tower being rebuilt, dude.
Yeah.
I, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Kingpin, you know.
Well, also, actually, hold on. I need clarity on the timeline here because we get Shaggy get the call from
Shaggy.
or sorry, Shaggy shows up.
Yes,
Yeah.
the guy
Matthew
who plays
Lillard.
Shaggy in James Gunn's
He-
Scooby Doo, Matthew Lillard, is
Yeah.
in this show.
He-
He's just a random
he shows
guy.
up. Yeah, he's a random CIA operative, and he shows up, and then the lieutenant governor or whoever it was, or the DA, gets a phone call from Elaine Bennis, from Allegra de Fontaine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like, wait, are the Avengers not considered vigilantes? Is it because they're like backed by the government? Like, where's the distinction here? But then either way, to your point, Justin, where the fuck have they been? There's been so much drama in these 3 episodes, and they're just like, Bucky's getting his hair permed, Sentry's just like hanging out at the tower,
I will
like,
say,
what's going on?
also weird about that is like, okay, so you have the thunderbolts of it all, right? And something that pissed me off Okay, and I promise, I'm not like a man hating like incel person on the internet. But something that pissed me off in She-Hulk is a moment with Daredevil when he's like, "Oh yeah, the Sokovia Accords, they've been dropped," and I was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? We had a whole civil war about it." And
That's
what do
fine.
you mean? Like, it was
That's
like,
fine. That works
no, it's
perfectly fine
not.
after
No, it's not.
after what is it? After Infinity War and Endgame,
Yeah.
and that works perfectly fine. Like, you see? I'm gonna switch to Spanish real quick. Infinity War and Endgame happens, right? And then the Avengers are just like, "Viste? Viste lo que pasa por comer pinga?" Okay?
Uh,
And it basically
I don't know what that
translates to like
means.
it translates, it's a vulgar word in there, but it
Oh,
translates to you see what happens when you're goofing off, when you're eating crap, when you're just like doing shit for the sake of doing it, right? So I think it works perfectly fine that the accords were repealed. I think maybe your issue is more so that it was like a one-liner.
it
Like,
was
"Oh
like a
yeah,
one line. It's not a big
Yeah.
deal.
oh yeah,
Like,
we
oh well,
repealed
no
it."
big deal. I'm like, it was a pretty fucking big deal a couple months ago. But
Yeah.
besides that, I just like I know Jessica Jones is coming, right?
Yeah.
And I like if Jessica Jones is here, I'm 99% sure that we're going to see the rest of the Defenders at some point in this Netflix universe. They probably
Yeah.
won't get shows per se. I don't know if we'll
I'm
get
okay with that.
like a
Mhm.
Jessica
I don't need
Jones
another
show.
Danny Rand show.
Yeah.
Listen, Heroes for Hire. Come on. I think we
Okay,
still
okay,
should
okay.
recast Iron Fist. We really should, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. But like, that's a whole other discussion. Uh, it's just. All right, if
I just
Daredevil is
need
here,
Misty Knight back. Give me
Misty
Misty Knight.
Knight. See, okay,
Mhm,
like we
mhm. And Night Nurse.
that's a like
Mhm.
okay, now you're turning
This
it into
video is
the
not about Night Nurse
no,
and Misty Knight.
you're
Yeah,
turning it
it's
into
just
Super Mario Galaxy that I just saw yesterday. And
oh
we
god, no,
I'm
no, no,
seeing it
no.
tomorrow.
I'm just oh,
okay,
nice.
don't see it. Staff, cancel your tickets.
What?
Okay.
Wow, they
Okay.
are a Nintendo household. You just
Do not
blasphemized.
wait.
Listen,
Don't
listen.
spoil anything. Don't
I'm
make
not going
me.
to spoil anything, but I letterboxed it and I said this is a movie written by a TikTok comment section.
I think it was fair. I think it was a fair letterbox review that you put
Because
there.
Derek, I don't know if you saw Super Mario Galaxy, in that like it's not like it's terrible, but it's the equivalent of someone coming down to write the script and doing the exact same thing that we just did. Of like, oh, it would be cool if Misty Knight was there. Oh, it'd be cool if this happened. Oh, we should get
Yeah.
this thing, and then like, and they just happen like sequentially. It's not even like a real storyline. I was like, oh, okay. We're here now. Okay, we're here now, I guess. Anyways, this is
Yeah.
not a Super Mario Galaxy podcast. But that being said, do we have any predictions for how the season is going to like come out? You know, I do have a couple predictions on my end, but I need some more information before I take a full guess.
Yeah. Stefani, you go.
I can't really like make up a prediction, like at least a solid prediction right now. But what I would imagine would happen based off of like the new Spider-Man movie coming out and that taking place, well, like how many is like 2 years after or like a couple months after season 2 of Daredevil?
4 years after No Way
Spider-Man
Home.
No Way Home.
Right, but it's like 2 years after Daredevil Born Again, right?
That remains
Season
to be
2.
seen, actually. That
No
remains to be
idea.
seen.
Well, that's what I, at least the rumor that I heard, whatever. If all goes according to plan, I would assume that somehow Kingpin gets defeated, either killed or locked away. I feel like it's just gonna be locked away, not killed, because he would be used in a future project, probably for Spider-Man. You would assume,
Right.
and then, I mean, we would have like a new mayor or whatever, because we saw that lady give the key to Spider-Man in the trailer, and not really sure who that lady is, but like only a mayor would pretty much do that. So I would
A
assume that's what
governor.
happened,
A governor
or the
could do.
governor. Oh yeah, we haven't seen the governor yet because they were
Didn't because
mentioned.
there's a line where
It's not a
like
governor. It's a white lady though.
it's a white lady.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Well,
Okay, so then never
okay.
mind.
If anything, we know from history that things can be edited in the trailer that aren't in the movie,
Yeah.
especially with Spider-Man. But I
Yeah.
have a hard time believing Kingpin would give Spider-Man the key to say.
No. I
But
mean,
yeah.
overall, I can't really like give it like a prediction. Otherwise, it being Kingpin gets defeated, but not killed. Like he'd be put away, locked away.
I don't even think he'll be locked up.
No.
I think he's fleeing the city. I think he'll get away. He'll probably leave the country. They talked a little bit about the island, right? Him and Vanessa. They
You
were
think
talking
Vanessa's
about like
gonna die? Actually die this time?
They're
I
really
don't-
ramping up to it. But I have a prediction involving Vanessa. Here's my
Mm.
prediction. Can I tell
Yeah.
you guys? Can I tell you guys?
Yeah, sure.
I think that since Bullseye and Daredevil have a common enemy in Kingpin, right? Bullseye hates Kingpin more than he is Daredevil right now. Bullseye's flipping crazy. Here's what I think is going to
Yeah.
happen. I think Bullseye is going to mow the anti-vigilante task force down. All of them. Just
like that.
Yeah.
easy peasy, right?
Yeah.
And Kingpin, being the mayor, also was like, man, I love Matt Murdock because he's like still kind of truce, but not really kind of thing. He like respects the game, but still wants to take out Matt Murdock. I think there'll be a point where Kingpin needs Daredevil. And so he repeals the task force or something to call up a superhero to handle Bullseye. Like, help, I need Bullseye because he's going to kill him. And then, because like Bullseye will probably kill Vanessa, maybe, or try to kill Vanessa because he almost got Kingpin. And so he's going to need Daredevil and Matthew Murdock. So he'll back off to save his own life. And that's how the New York is okay with superheroes for now. And then Daredevil will be like, I'll do it if you step down. And maybe Kingpin steps down to save Vanessa. And I think that's
Vanessa.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
I'm probably wrong, but I think that would be really fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like
I
You don't think he'd try to get like, you don't think Kingpin would try to recruit his own vigilante? I know he tried to do that with like Bullseye, right?
he tried to and it didn't work. And like
it didn't work.
Yeah.
even the anti-vigilante task force tried to recruit Punisher because they're like Punisher fanboys, and it's like that's
Yeah.
not me.
Yeah.
So who would we
It's
recruit?
weird.
Who would he recruit?
Yeah.
Luke Cage is not going to work with Kingpin. Danny Rand is not going to
Yeah.
work with Kingpin. And there's no like, I don't think there's a person in the roster that would work with Kingpin unless Matthew Lillard is like a secret X-Men or something. Like I don't think that's the case. So I think Daredevil will be victorious somehow, some way. But because he's gonna be in Spider-Man Brand New Day. I guarantee it. Like
Yeah.
easy. So speaking of
I
Brand
think-
New Day. Oh, go ahead. Derek.
Oh.
I think, unfortunately, Vanessa will live to see another day, and they're just leaving.
She killed
They're fleeing.
Foggy. Or Foggy's
they'll-
alive. And so there's like,
Yeah,
see, I didn't kill Foggy. He was
Yeah.
Oh, he turns into like Winter
Um,
Soldier type thing, but he's actually a vigilante.
Oh my God,
Kingpin.
Foggy the
Oh.
Winter Soldier. The Foggy Soldier.
The Foggy
quick,
Soldier.
quick, get him to Wakanda.
Oh
into
my
Wakanda.
gosh.
He's frozen in Wakanda. He comes back and he's like, he's wearing like a
real
a Dookie chain and-
possibility, honestly. I will
He's
say
the white.
I
He's
do
the
have-
actual white
I
wolf.
have one hope.
Oh my God.
I do have one hope for this season.
Okay.
Whether it's through just being written off, whether it's through her dying, whatever it is, I need Matt's therapist ex-girlfriend gone.
No,
Especially
she's
because
so
now she's
hot.
getting close to that
No,
British
what do you
guy.
mean?
They're getting a little too
God,
close
bro.
together.
It takes me, and look, and I understand that like a tenet of fascism is that, you know, they don't care for things like conflict of interests and, you know,
Yeah.
getting people to like, you know, manipulating people, whatever. But why is she the one in charge of the vigilante trial, Psyche Vows? That's a huge conflict of interest,
Huge.
right? Like, hello, like, so it takes me out of it in the sense that like, yo, McDuffie, you couldn't point that out. You couldn't point out the fact that she is a survivor of a vigilante attack. Therefore, she shouldn't be the one evaluating these alleged vigilantes. That's one. Two, her herself, I think it takes away from that character, right? Because she was a smart character. She was trying to mental health Matt Murdock and be like a good girlfriend, but also therapist to him. And then she just very easily, conveniently slides into like under King working for Kingpin. And we see it. We see that she's straight up erasing the psych eval answers to make the answers that are convenient for the case and this, that, and the other. So it's kind of like, what are
She's
we
been
doing? And I
evil.
understand that it's like, it's better. I understand that they're doing it for like the plot. They're doing it for the drama. I understand that. But I think it would have just played better to give her another story and just put whatever like therapist, you know, Kingpin shill in that role, right? Or don't even show that therapist, right? Just mention that the psych evals are or whatever. But her character, I think they did her a disservice this season, you know?
Interesting. I think she's gonna turn into a vigilante.
Could
She's
be.
gonna wear that
Could be.
mask that she's carrying around and turn into the new what
I
was the
was
girl's
Oh,
name?
the new
thinking
Muse.
Picasso?
that.
Yeah, the new muse.
Yeah.
She's trying
She
to
took it
like
out of the drawer, and I
understand
was
me.
like, this girl's going to put on that mask. For sure. She's going to go
Yeah,
insane.
Could be.
The
Could be.
therapist actually goes a little crazy. That would
Harley
be something.
Quinn.
Mm.
Like
I love the on the topic of new vigilantes, I love what they're doing with White Tiger
Mm.
interesting
with the
deployment.
niece.
Interesting. I like we had the reenactment of an ICE arrest in the little store.
Yeah.
And that was
Mhm.
tough to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough.
And it radicalized her, which was very cool. You know, she was
Yes.
already teetering with that, and you see her kind of considering maybe not, and then that put her over the edge, which was very cool. And she's like a young woman, and she's seeing like the community get torn apart, even though they're not vigilantes, even though they're not like, it's very much what is it? Eventually they'll come for you, even if you don't, you know, even if they're not coming for you now. So I
Mhm.
think that was very cool.
Mhm.
So I'm very curious about what exactly her powers are. 'Cause I don't know if she because she has the amulet now. So is she super strong?
Yeah.
Is she something else? I don't know. I do want to
Yeah.
say I love in
Hopefully.
that scene when Swordsman got a crowbar or
Oh yeah.
something and just pu- put in work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ! So
Yeah. Everybody gets. Go ahead.
is he as deadly as Bullseye with any long object? Give this man a broom handle and he'll kill you? Like, what happened here?
Yeah. Yeah. And it was like what is it? The ventilation system or whatever, it was like
Mhm.
cloudy. So I wasn't sure, like, was that him or was that Daredevil throwing?
No, that was him.
That was him.
That was him, right? Like,
he was
so
putting
yeah, that
in
was cool to see too.
work.
He
Surprise!
finally
Yeah.
did something.
Finally, you were useful for like a hot second.
Yeah. You're
And-
more than just like,
Yeah.
you know, the philosopher now. You're actually doing stuff. Which
Also,
is
is Kate Bishop just not checking up on her stepdad, or like, are they not cool? Are they not like?
It's been so long since that show. I don't remember how it ended, what the
Yeah.
relationship was.
cool. Yeah.
Because her mom was like half a kingpin.
Her and Kamala are just hanging out somewhere.
We're never getting Young Avengers. I don't think so. Well, anyway,
Oh.
that's a
Yeah.
whole other
Oh, wait.
podcast.
Kate Bishop's on the West Coast, I think, right? Isn't it that didn't we hear something about how Kamala was in San Francisco or something?
No,
Yeah, in
let's check.
there was a project that her dad was in.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
her
season
dad
1.
was like, yes,
Yeah.
my Kamala has been in
She's in San
her
Francisco
hanging
right
out with her
now doing something.
friends.
Yeah.
Oh, is this in
Really?
Daredevil season 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I
Yes.
forgot he was in that.
So we'll see. We'll see if if it all works out. I think that's our show today. Thank you so much for listening on this little normal-sized episode instead of the bite-sized ones we've been doing. Make sure to follow us on the socials. That's TikTok, Blue Sky, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and all that jazz. And we shall see you next week, right?
Yeah, back on our regular schedule.